Most seniors don't fall because they're fragile. They fall because they haven't been told how to walk in a way that protects them. And what if I told you that there are 5 powerful, simple walking tricks that anyone over 60 can learn that could change everything? Not from a textbook, not from some expensive program, but from real-life seniors who stay on their feet confidently, even in their 80s and 90s. Stick with me till the end, because these 5 small walking changes could mean the difference between fear and freedom. Let me take you back to Margaret, a 73-year-old retired school teacher from Vermont. She was vibrant, witty, and loved gardening more than anything. One frosty November morning, she stepped outside to grab the newspaper. That's when it happened. She slipped. She didn't hit her head, didn't break a bone, but her confidence shattered like glass. From that moment on, she was afraid to walk on uneven ground, afraid to go out alone. She even stopped going to her garden. It wasn't the fall that changed her. It was the fear of falling again. Her daughter, Lily, couldn't bear to see her mother shrink like that. So Lily began reading, not about canes or walkers, but about how seniors walk. She started learning what physical therapists and movement coaches teach behind closed doors. And what she found was remarkable. There are tiny tricks in the way people walk that make a massive difference in balance, control, and safety. These weren't complicated routines. They were simple body habits that people like Margaret could learn and feel in days. Lily introduced them to her mom, one at a time, and slowly Margaret began to walk tall again. She didn't just stop falling, she stopped fearing. So what are these 5 tricks? Let's break them down. The first one is something no one tells seniors. Always start with your cursor over your toes. It might sound strange, but it's essential. Most people, especially older adults, lean backward when they stand or walk, without realizing it. This throws off balance and leads to wobbles. But when you slightly lean forward, just enough so your nose is aligned with your toes, you activate the right muscles. You tell your body, hey, we're moving forward. Margaret used to say this made her feel like a ballerina preparing for a performance. It's that tiny shift forward that creates a stable foundation. Next is the one rhythm trick. You know how marching bands move in perfect rhythm? It's not just beautiful, it's stable. Most seniors who fall don't trip over their feet. They trip over hesitation. They stop. They pause. They get distracted. That hesitation creates imbalance. Margaret began humming to herself when she walked. Just a soft tune. Nothing fancy. It created a beat in her body. Her feet followed it naturally. Like a metronome, that beat kept her steps even and predictable. Walking became less about effort and more about flow. Third, the one heel strike. This one changed everything for Margaret. After her fall, she used to walk almost on her toes, as if she was scared to commit to each step. But that made her unstable. When you land on your heel first, your foot rolls forward, giving your body time to adjust. It's how your body was designed to walk. Margaret practiced this on her carpet and socks, gently exaggerating each heel-to-toe step. At first it felt unnatural, but within a week her balance improved. She could feel the difference. Then comes vision anchoring. Most people look down at their feet when they walk. It feels safer, right? But actually, it's more dangerous. Looking down narrows your field of view and makes your brain work harder to guess what's coming. But when you look 6 to 10 feet ahead, at a chair, a tree, or a doorway, you give your brain a clear map. Margaret would look at her mailbox at the end of the driveway and walk toward it. That simple visual goal gave her balance and direction. And finally, the 5th trick, micro shifting. This is all about keeping your body fluid, not stiff. Margaret used to walk like she was bracing for impact. Stiff arms, tight hips. That actually made her more likely to fall. Your body needs to move gently like a suspension bridge. Little shifts in your hips, small movements in your ankles and arms. These all keep you balanced. Margaret practiced this while brushing her teeth, standing and slowly shifting her weight from one foot to the other. Over time, her body relearned the art of subtle balance. Now here's the thing. None of these tricks are magic. They don't work overnight, but when practiced with patience, they reprogram the way your body moves. Margaret practiced one each week. She took it slow. She wrote reminders on sticky notes. She even got her walking buddy Alice to try them with her. They laughed, stumbled a bit, and encouraged each other. After 2 months, they weren't just walking, they were striding. Margaret now visits her garden every morning. She doesn't hold walls. She doesn't freeze at curbs. She walks with calm strength. And when Lily visited one afternoon, she saw her mother walking barefoot on the grass, holding a cup of tea, smiling. That's when she knew her mother had come back. These 5 walking tricks didn't just prevent falls. They brought Margaret back to life. And now they're yours. You don't need a gym. You don't need a coach. Just awareness. Practice one trick at a time. Maybe today you focus on your nose over toes. Tomorrow you hum a little tune as you walk. The next day you try heel first steps. Over time, these become habits, and those habits become safety. Falls don't just break bones, they break spirits, but they don't have to. You can move differently. You can walk with confidence. You can be like Margaret, because seniors who walk like this never fall, and now you know how. The journey begins with one step. Let it be the right one. Share this with someone you love. Let's help every senior walk tall again. Let's help every Margaret get her garden back. Your legs are stronger than you think, and your balance can come back. Start now, and never stop walking forward. So what's stopping you? Not age, not fear, not even past falls. What matters now is what you do next. Whether you're 60, 70, or 90, your body is listening, and it wants to move. These simple walking tricks are more than tips. They're tools to rebuild the confidence that fear tried to steal. Don't wait for a fall to change your life. Let today be the turning point. Start small, but start. Pick just one of the 5 tricks. Write it on a sticky note. Put it on your mirror. Practice it when you walk to the kitchen or the mailbox. It's not about doing it perfectly. It's about doing it consistently. Confidence doesn't come from never wobbling. It comes from learning how to walk through the wobble and keep going. And don't do it alone. Share this with your spouse, a friend, a neighbor. Practice together. Laugh through it. Encourage each other. Like Margaret and Alice, you'll find strength in shared steps. You're not just preventing falls. You're building a community of seniors who lift each other up, one steady stride at a time. Remember, movement is freedom. When you walk with confidence, you open doors to your garden, to your favorite park bench, to the people and places that make life sweet. You deserve that. Fear doesn't get to hold the leash anymore. Your steps belong to you, and every step you take with intention is a step away from fear and toward freedom. So take that first step today. Walk like you mean it. Walk like you remember who you are. Because you're not just learning to walk safely again, you're walking back into your life. And there's still so much life waiting for you.